Hi, I'm Justin Harnish, welcome to the show. We're well and truly into spring now, the temperature's starting to rise, the days weather-wise have been seesawish. One day is really hot and sunny and beautiful, and the next day it's windy, cold and miserable. But we've put the clocks forward, so we're now into daylight savings. One of the things we can do on a day like this, which looks like it's going to rain, is start to look forward to the heat of summer. And one of those things, if you can imagine yourself sitting on a deck or on the porch or in the patio, in the garden, wherever you like to sit, on a really nice hot summer's afternoon. Beer. That's right, beer. And I make it myself, and I can show you how. Let's have a look at what you actually need. First of all, a barrel. Now the barrel should have a rubber bung on top like that and an airlock, most important, plus a tap down the bottom. On that tap goes... You'll also need a hydrometer and a thermometer. You'll need a stirrer, a bottle brush, for the bottles. You're going to need about 30 750ml bottles, and they can come in boxes like this. And what I do is I make crates out of wood from pallets. You're also going to need a heater for the barrel. That's your malt, and it's got a yeast packet on top. It's probably the easiest way you can start out. You also need some brewing sugar, whether that be in a can or in a bag. This is liquid sugar. You can actually get it in the powder stuff in a bag. Brew drops, which they carbonate the beer once you've put them into the bottle. These are available at homebrew shops or supermarkets as well. Let's make some beer.
Such a shame. Hardly speaking, sometimes tweaking their lives away. Whoa. Sometimes cursing, some reversing, but somebody's got to step up and say, yeah, losing sight or compromising it. Oh, it's to blame, yeah. Take a chance or second glance. It don't have to be this way, yeah. Crowded streets as I walk at night, but the city feels asleep. Everyone is on their Bluetooth sets and staring at their feet. Whatever happened to the world we love, or to the world we know? It seems uncertain where we're going, but I do not want to go. Whoa, losing sight or compromising it. Oh, it's to blame, yeah. Take a chance or second glance. It don't have to be this way, yeah.
this is the area of the house I've put aside for my home brew. What we need to do basically is get our little heat pad ready, and this is to keep it at a steady 20 degrees. Plug it in, all ready to go. Pop it on the ground, and then just like that. And this is where it's going to stay for at least a week, or until the bubbles stop. And the bubbles in the airlock is the carbon dioxide escaping while the yeast is doing their stuff and making alcohol. The first bit of beer into the glass, and that's just to get rid of some of the sediment in the tap there. That should be enough. Get them ready. So take your beer bottle, pop it in like that, turn the tap on, and just start filling. I wouldn't recommend drinking this right away, even though it is carbonated. We need to let it sit for at least a week. Most people will say leave it for 3 weeks so the flavour in the bottle, in the actual brew, and stop. So the flavour can start to mature a little bit more. I mean, if you're really, really excited about your beer, I don't recommend it, but you can drink it from here. It's just not that great. When you're filling it, you just need to fill it up to the little black wine, giving it a little bit of room at the top because it will expand. Now the bottles that you use, you can choose little stubbies, or the larger bottles like this, plastic or glass, it's entirely up to you. I use plastic because it's easy to wash and they don't break. Okay, so that's 3. We'll just turn the tap off, give it a bit of a, so it doesn't drip, and then the drops, and again it's 2 per bottle. 1, make sure it doesn't fizz up. Sometimes it can fizz up, so you don't want that. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And we put the lid on. Make sure it's airtight by just giving a bit of a squeeze. If it doesn't give, you know it's on right. Up and down, and into the crate. Again, lid on. Squeeze it, up and down, into the crate. Oh, I've lost the lid. Oh, there it is. Alright, so now just another 12 of those to do for that crate, and then on to the next crate. All 30 bottles are filled and ready to sit for at least a week. So we pop them where they're going to be resting. You don't really want to move them once they're resting. And now, all we have to do is wait. So the beer's been bottled for about a week now, so it's probably time to drink. But we're not just going to drink it, we're going to have it with some proper gourmet food. Now I say gourmet food, it's going to be smoked meat. First thing we need to do is take out this top tray. Take out the plate and simply move the grill to the center, just like that. Once all the elements are on, put the hood down if you have a hood. If not, then you just have to wait for your grill to heat up. But we want to get this to about 150 degrees. Meanwhile, so some of the things you're going to need: smoker, smoking chips, the meat, a catching tray, and that I'll tell you about soon. This is a fairly easy smoker. You can get them from most hardware stores. This one came from the Big Red Shed, cost about $70. Comes with 2 trays, and obviously it's been used. I'm going to use the lower tray because I've got some rather large meat. Layer the bottom with the smoking chips. Now because it's going onto a barbecue, we want a fairly decent layer. Now for the bowl, we're going to need some herbage. Right, so conveniently placed right next to the barbecue, we've got such herbs that you're going to be, woody herbs that you're going to be smoking. You got your rosemary, you got your thyme, and you got your curry. This is very nice as well. So all we have to do, that will probably be about enough. So we're going to place the herbage in the smoker, just randomly. Pretty much like that. You're going to need sausages and some good old New Zealand green lip mussels. These guys came from the Coromandel. Cheers. You have got to try that. Everything is just fantastic. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, all that kind of stuff on YouTube. And until next week, cheers.